The podcast that you are about to enjoy is part of the Low Tree Studios podcast network. To enjoy more great podcasts like this one, visit lowtreestudios.com.
Welcome to Around Table. This is the episode where your favorite friends from the Wreck My Podcast get together around a round table and talk about nothing and everything. I'm here with my guest. He's afraid of dancing alone. It's Cam.
I'm also afraid of doing everything else alone.
Yes, he's afraid of enjoying a Nicholas Sparks book. It's Kreger.
It makes me cry every time.
He's afraid of his own seductive ways. It's Joe.
Hi. Couldn't think of anything.
And I'm afraid of overalls with one strap not buttoned. This is not 1992 anymore, people. Get out of here with that fashion choice. I'm your host, Jordan. We're here to do our show.
Is that a specific issue that you have with fashion?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
It's the same reason why I don't like when people wear sandals with pants. Because I'm like, what, your legs are cold but your feet aren't? What's wrong with you, person? I think it's the same thing. Like, you're going to wear overalls with one strap down? Like, that's not what. That seems more, like, annoying than anything. So, yes, I have a major problem with it.
It's called fashion, Jordan.
That's why I'll never wear
my
Louis
favorite-
Vuitton thong.
My favorite fashion. Pants with flip-flops.
Yes, the best fashion. That's what we call the Christian worship group.
Oh, nice.
But are there socks involved?
No, that's what we call the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, the Christian youth group. It's just called youth baptism.
Yes,
That's just
youth baptism is the sale. Well, that didn't last real long, Cam.
I could not talk through it. I was trying to be proactive, listeners, and do this with my mask. And everyone else, I mean, Krager wore his mask for how's that gonna take?
like
I did it for
we're in the
moral
podcast.
support.
Yeah, he tried to support me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be good about this. And I hated talking with this on my lips.
it's a little much.
I didn't even bring one.
You know what? I don't even own one. I cut up T-shirts that I tie around.
This is a T-shirt?
No, but I literally cut them up like a janky 12-year-old and tie them like a homemade ninja.
Like it's the apocalypse.
Yeah.
See, I'm pissed because I bought it's from this company called SA Fishing, and they're the ones that go all the way around. They're like a little infinity one.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
It goes around your neck, and I bought it for work because it'll be easier for work. And I still haven't gotten them.
I
yet.
know.
And it's been like 2 weeks.
Also, masks are so dang expensive. I looked to buy a pack of 50. It was like $60. I'm like,
Everything is so expensive
they're
now.
more than $1 a piece. That's ridiculous.
I bet you could probably find some in the OC.
In the Orange County?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because they're open right now?
Because everyone's going to the beach, apparently.
Well, did you see the protests in Huntington?
Oh,
Yeah, that
yesterday.
looked crazy.
Oh, I did not want to be on that street.
Oh,
the
my
cars
gosh.
couldn't even move. There were so many people.
That's
it was
so
insane.
bad.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough about that talk. Let's talk about beer. Fun stuff.
I like it.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
All I wanna do is drink beer for breakfast.
So it's been about 2 months since we got this beer from Robbie over at the Brew Interviews.
I just want to say the face that Joe made when he was reading the label just now. He looked like a 90s kids movie when they saw something really cool happen.
Yeah.
like where they're like, that's like 100% what he did.
They got the Skippo and they're like, what?
Yeah. Well, I was just reading this and I was like, feed my brain. I went, strawberry shortcake? I love the ice cream. I can't wait to try this.
It was awesome.
So yeah, give
it
us
was
a
just
pop.
pure joy.
Oh, that's a good pop. All right, so we're going to drink this beer. We're not going to be drinking out of the same can together because...
1, we never do.
We never do. 2, germs are a thing now. So
It's weird they only came about in 2019.
As someone who's
Yeah.
a germaphobe and like someone that loves cleaning, is this just like basically just you
this is
still
what's
living
great.
your regular
This is
life?
what's great. I read this article that was talking about how people who live with anxiety and like germophobia are thriving during this time
Yeah.
because we're so used to being scared of everything and cleaning everything anyway. It's not a shock to us.
It's
We're
just
like,
normal.
what? Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like I'm totally fine. I haven't changed too much. But my mom is bleaching literally everything.
I believe
it's
that.
Insane.
I believe
and that's
that.
how I got
Oh,
my
she's listening to
OCD
Trump.
as a kid, because she used to do that when I was a kid. Is she would bleach everything, and that's
Yeah.
why now I'm OCD. So this beer is from Robbie over at the Brew Interviews.
It's made out of bleach.
It's made out of bleach. It's going to clean our insides out. It's from Woodland Empire in Boise, Idaho. It's called Feed My Brain Strawberry Shortcake Lager. Hellas Lager brewed with lactose and strawberry. Yes, Craig.
Public service announcement.
Uh-huh.
Do not drink bleach.
No, do not drink bleach. That's
but
not
Tide
good.
Pods are fine.
All right, guys, let's take a sip of this and see what we think of this strawberry beer.
It smells very strawberry.
Ooh, that's
Oh, that tastes good.
Yeah.
That's really
That's
good.
a creamy beer.
Well, it does have lactose in it, so
I know.
Cam, you're going to have the shits later.
What's new?
Yeah, exactly. This is really good. What's the alcohol percentage? Is 4.6.
Yeah, I was
very
like, it didn't
low.
taste
This
really
is good.
boozy.
Yeah,
This is good.
I just realized I did no research for this beer, so I think it's got about 20 IBUs. I think it's got an SRM of 2.
yeah, I think that's a good SRM.
It's pretty clear, actually. It's very, very
Yeah, it's a good CERN.
golden.
Yeah, and yeah,
I know it's from
IBUs
Boise.
Also,
Yeah, what
it's
is
from
it?
Idaho, which
It's
is
from
a state.
Idaho, which is a state. I have a lot of bubbles in mine right now. It's kind of going crazy.
Have you had anything else from Independent Craft Brewery?
No. Well, it's Woodland Empire Craft Brewery. Independent Craft Brewery is an association they're a part of, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've never heard of this place. It's, I think, 8 months old. It was canned last year in August or something. It's on the bottom, I think. So not the freshest beer, but it tastes good still.
It tastes great.
Tastes great. I'm not liking this can design, though.
It's weird. It's a
Show
little
me the
weird.
can somewhere.
Well, it looks like something Cam would actually draw. It's got that like Rick. It's got that Rick and Morty look.
I don't like
I don't like it.
This looks like Cam would do it.
It looks a little bit like Rick and Morty-ish.
It does. I do
Yeah.
kind of have that style.
You
This-
do?
I would probably do this.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Except their eyeballs on all their characters don't have little tiny pupils that make them look like they've seen some shit.
That does bug me. I need pupils on my eyeballs.
Yeah. Yeah, this is super Adventure Time in Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Not bad. I thought we would get floaties in it, honestly.
What about in a
'cause
different color palette, Joe? It would look way better without the warm colors.
we get the salmon.
That might help. Yeah.
Go with the
I think
colors
the
like on my
eyes
shirt,
are-
mine and Krager's shirt, put those colors in this.
Ooh,
By the way, I was gonna say, like, we
right.
did a perfect
Ooh, for
connection.
sure. That would have looked
Tank
really
top,
good.
black tank top with colors, similar colors as a
I have
t-shirt.
color on mine.
I'm
Yeah.
saying
Barely.
Our
Hey,
colors,
Joe, you need to talk more into your mic, I think, a little bit. Like, bring it up a little bit. You're the only one who's a tad bit quiet.
Bring it up.
There we
Yeah.
go. That's the
Joe
Joe I
has
like.
a Misfits tank top on.
He does.
Krager has a swag,
which is also
tank
it
top
is
on.
also a band tank top.
Oh.
It is.
Of Mice and Men?
I believe it's a Vice of Men.
oh,
yeah.
that's cool. I
And
love
then
Mice
I'm
Men.
wearing
Oh, there you go.
and I'm wearing a T-shirt of a possum, and it says "Eat trash, hail Satan."
There you go.
Oh my god!
You didn't say what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a generic Billabong tank top with no writing on it.
That's why I didn't,
Because
that's why I
I'm
didn't
from
mention it.
California.
He's also wearing pants and flip flops.
No. Never. All right, guys. I have an announcement I want to make here. So you guys have heard about POCOCK Brewing Company.
Yeah.
And we love POCOCK Brewing
Never
Company.
heard
buddy.
of them.
We have some beers on the pod right now from POCOCK Brewing
Yeah.
Company.
A lot of most of
Multiple.
them.
Most of them, yes.
Yes.
What we're doing, because we love them so much, is we're doing a raffle to help benefit them, a little fundraiser where you
What?
guys can win beers from POCOCK. So those of you who aren't local, we will get those shipped out to you, allegedly, by legal channels. And all you have to do... Yes, Cam, what were you
I
going
was
to
just
say?
going to say, prepare your palate for
Yes.
a delicate dance of perfect craftsmanship.
Because I got a few in my
the
fridge.
craftsmanship is what I said.
I got a few in my fridge of different styles. So I might even actually let people pick the style they want. We'll see how much money we raise them.
Nice.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is our Venmo is up there on the screen for YouTube watchers. Otherwise, if you're not watching, it's in the show notes. It's just at Jordan-Zeilinger. Pretty easy for that. So
It's easy for Jordan.
it's easy for me, yeah. But it's in the show notes if you don't know how to spell it. But I mean, come on, you all do, right? Or you can just go on our Patreon and give us like an upgrade and say, hey, it's for POCOCK. So how it's going to work is for every $1 you spend, it's one raffle entry. For every 10 entries we get, that's one beer we're giving away.
Oh.
So if we get $50 worth of people sending in, that's 5 beers we're giving it away. And every $1 you spend is one entry. Now, we will be giving all that money to POCOCK, and we'll be buying the beers personally ourselves from the podcast.
Yeah.
So POCOCK will be getting all the money, and you guys will be getting POCOCK beers.
Exactly.
So
This is just us trying to give back to a local business that is near and dear to
we
our
love.
hearts. You know.
Well, also, we probably drink way more than what we're worth on when we do our live shows there.
Well, it's like I just went. I went
based on just me.
Yeah, just Cam.
I went there.
And he's there twice a week.
I went there twice a week. I'm sorry.
Gregor's brain.
Oh man, words are hard. So I went there yesterday with a friend of the show, Nick Dillon.
Yes.
And we went and bought some beer. And I was just talking to Todd. I'm like, man, I miss Todd. He's like, dude, I miss you guys. Like, I haven't been able to see or hang out and socialize with anyone in a while. It sucks, you know.
It was really sweet. Like, I went there a couple days ago too, and today. But Todd was like, "How are the podcast guys?" He's like, "How's the trivia group?" You know, he's just like genuinely misses the community.
Well, it's
because
hard.
they fostered a family environment.
Yeah, and it's
there.
hard too because I'm sure a lot of us aren't like you're not going as much because you go pick up like some crowlers, some 4-packs. You don't need to make a trip back.
Oh, I have like 15 beers in my car from them.
Exactly. And then you probably aren't going back once a week to pick up more beer because you're buying them in bulk and stuff. You know, so. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer not getting to go there every week like we used to. But we will be there someday again. Yes.
So you're going to enjoy something that is like near and dear to our hearts, like genuinely, and also is just a really great beer.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right, so moving on to our first real segment of the show is Hashtag Problem.
I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems and the bitch ain't one.
All right, guys. What do you have for some hashtag problems?
So many problems.
I know. He had to clear his throat for that one.
My throat's still all effed up before the thing.
Yeah.
The thing, Gregor.
The thing you did before we did the thing that made you cough.
Yeah, the thing that made me cough like way too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're all wearing masks. We're all supposed to be wearing masks.
Yes.
When we go out in public places, this is a private institution. We're good.
Yes. Well, that was also very deep of you because we do all wear masks, even when we're not.
The masks we wear.
You made a laugh come out of me that I've never had before.
Oh, the tangled masks we weave.
All right, so yes, we're wearing masks.
Oh, God damn it. All right. I wear glasses. If you don't wear glasses, you won. Fuck you.
You won.
Yeah, you win. You're already prettier.
Could you imagine just being able to see?
I know. That'd be insane.
You win the survival of the fittest.
And also in like every 90s movie, like the thing that makes someone hot is when they do this.
Yes, I know.
And that, as a glasses-clad man, my entire life I've been wearing glasses since I was 2. That made me feel so shitty about myself.
Well, you never stood a chance. You had to go to the art side because they said all the people who wear glasses are ugly art students.
And that's it. And I was I'm still an ugly art student.
Yeah.
But anyway, when you're wearing these masks and you have glasses, okay, you breathe and your literal first exhale, your glasses are 100% fogged over. It sucks. Unless you're one of those like people that have the platinum, like the N95 mask.
Oh yeah, that
like the most
literally stops
valuable
everything
resource
from coming out. Yeah.
And it has a little vent. And I want a little vent in my stupid mask so bad, but I'm so poor that I can't get a fancy mask. I am so tired of like going to the grocery store and trying to grab like an apple, and I can't see apples. Yeah.
They have affordable masks with the filters in them.
Do they?
Yeah, I have one.
What's affordable though?
Under, I don't know. That's like two. It's yeah,
under $2,000.
Under $2 million.
I don't remember because I bought. There was a bunch of them that they all came together, and it was like $10.
How much was
Oh,
that?
that's not
Two.
bad. I can
Two
do that.
what? 2 units.
2 units of money.
Monies.
G-unit.
So I agree. I'm also kind of annoyed. I don't wear glasses, but like it makes me. I already have anxiety when I go into stores anyway because
Yeah.
I don't like being in confined spaces.
But at
and
least
I feel
no one
trapped.
gets to see you do this anymore.
No, but I'm literally hyperventilating myself because
Yeah.
I'm breathing hard, freaking out, and all I'm getting is the carbon monoxide back into my nose. It's like it's not working well.
Yeah, not okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna piggyback on Cam's. Like, I would classify it definitely as a first world problem because, like, for work we have to wear safety helmets and we have to wear safety glasses, as stuff like that. Well, I'm dealing with the same mask problem, except I have to wear my mask for 9 hours straight.
Oh yeah.
So
I can't even wear mine for 9 minutes. I don't know. Like when I'm out the door of the walking to my car, I'm like, ripping it off. It's so
yeah. So
done.
I've had to wear my mask all lot. And I now feel the pain of glasses wearers every
You
day.
know,
I imagine.
you understand.
I actually like my mask.
Yeah, well, you have the vent.
Yeah,
you spent
you have
2
a vent.
units of money.
I have the vent. It kind of looks like it's made like from Mortal Kombat. It's
Do you look like
cool.
Scorpion?
We're gonna need to
I love
link
my
that.
mask.
Do you
Get
like
over here.
Yeah,
Joe,
get
we're
over
gonna need
here.
the link for that.
Yeah, link it up.
Yeah, send it. And then do you like pull your mask down and breathe fire on people and your head's a skeleton the entire time?
Exactly.
Sick.
So, Joe, you have a hashtag problem or not really?
I do actually.
Oh, dang. The world is coming to an end.
My computer's hard drive has failed and completely burned. Well, not burned.
How,
but,
how
it's,
old is your computer?
like late 2012.
Oh, that's pretty old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it's not worth like changing out the hard drive and reloading it. So I'm in the market for a new computer. But in the meantime, what I was able to do was install the operating system on an external hard drive and load it
cool.
from there. So I'm still able to work from home and still do everything while I'm shopping for a new computer. But
Nice.
not exactly
Macs
something I
are
wanted to do right
No,
now.
Macs are expensive, man. I know
Yeah.
you're running on a Mac.
Yeah.
Yep.
As do I.
As do
yeah.
I.
Yeah.
As I do
Gregor's the
not.
only one who does.
I got an old ass HP.
Yeah, Macs are always expensive, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm excited to get a new computer, but at the same time, don't want to have to pay for it right now.
For sure. For sure.
100%.
So,
If
guys.
it makes you feel any better, I have a coworker who spent $4,000 to build a gaming PC.
Oh, that's so
I
expensive.
was looking at Apple's website. They have in the Mac Pro or whatever it's
Yeah.
called. When you start fussing around with like everything,
It's really expensive. real
if
quick.
you like max out every option that they have, do you have any idea what the
$15,000, right?
$56,000?
Oh my god! I'll tell you
But
what.
imagine the power.
I'll tell you
in
what.
that
I
thing.
customized only 2 things on the most recent computer I bought our new person who works here, and it was like $3,700.
Yeah.
it was insane how much it jumps up.
Whoa.
The only thing I'm customizing on mine is upgrading the processor.
Processor's
I would have
huge.
said the color.
No, I wish the processor's so big and people don't realize, especially for
The
editing and
processor
stuff
is
like
one
that.
of the most important
Hey.
aspects of a computer.
It's
Yeah.
not the size of the processor. It's how you
It's how you
It's
use
how
it.
you allocate the CPU.
It's how you use that turbo boost.
Yeah. So one thing I'm really bummed about,
I'll
guys,
show you quad
is
cores.
I don't know.
so Amoeba on Sunset Boulevard permanently closed down. I'm so bummed about
Well,
that.
one,
I mean-
that's not. It wasn't going to matter for the most part because they were already moving locations, which
Yes.
they had already acquired.
but I think
and-
they're just done.
no,
they're
they're still moving.
Oh,
They're just moving.
They
I'm
just
just
said
saying
that they had to
blessings.
close their Sunset location and probably won't open until they're in their new
Okay,
location, which is supposed to be in the
as,
fall.
Okay, not as sad. Not as sad.
But
then.
that iconic building is
I know
no
that
longer
building
a
is great. That building is
But they
great.
were moving regardless.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Quarantine or not, they were
It's
moving
true.
regardless.
Okay, so then here's the other thing. Wrestlers are getting dropped left and right in WWE,
Yeah,
and
they
they don't have
are.
any way of getting unemployment, and no one's hiring right now.
Wait, hold on. They can't get unemployment?
No, they're 1099 workers.
Yeah, they're private.
So unless they
private
bought
contractors.
their own unemployment insurance, they're not getting anything. And it's not like they can just jump over to New Japan or AEW or Ring of Honor
No,
because
'cause they're
they're
not doing
all
anything either.
not doing anything
Yeah.
either. So when this is all done, we're going to see some cool wrestlers showing up in indie promotions, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Not only that, I feel like a lot of wrestlers live paycheck to paycheck.
Oh, 100%. And unless
sure
you're like
they
Seth
do.
Rollins or Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
or
Unless
something.
you're
one of
face,
the
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
one of the big guys,
names.
but
And then
vast majority
The
of
other
them.
thing is Rob Gronkowski has a title, and he's going back to
Yeah.
football.
NFL.
Is he the only title holder to ever play in the NFL?
I think so. So they made an illusion that they were like
Addendum?
talking. No, an allusion
Okay.
to the fact that they are not going to take that off of Gronk until the season starts, and they're going to do something. We're like on the field at some point or something that someone's going to take it from
That's
him.
going to be
Which-
amazing.
Which
Yeah.
that works because the new team he plays for, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're definitely a team that is like loosey goosey.
Well, and also
They are
Fox.
a very
what
loosey-goosey
is
team.
what night is on Fox for football?
All of them.
Sunday
Oh,
night.
all
No,
of them? I thought it was
Monday
Sunday.
night.
Oh,
Monday Night Football, isn't it? That's
Sunday
on Fox?
and the Super
Sunday's
Bowl.
on
Sunday?
ABC.
well, no, they most
CBS?
most networks have every network has something on Sunday. I know that for a fact.
But do they have
Yeah.
like a Thursday night or no?
Like an exclusive
No,
I
night.
think they might
Thursday
be
night,
like Sunday
Monday
Night
nights,
Football,
ESPN,
Monday night.
Thursday nights,
NBC, right?
NFL Network, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It is.
Anyway,
I'll ask Colin
Fox
Cowherd.
SmackDown is on Fox. Fox plays football.
Yes.
I figure they're
They
gonna
have a connection,
They have a
yes.
connection. So there you go. All right, moving on to our Patreon. What?
Do I get to interject my hashtag problem?
You said that yours was jumping off of Cam's.
I was adding on to
okay.
Cam's.
I thought that was your hashtag.
I thought that was too.
Continue,
Yeah, I did too.
You phrased it like it
Okay.
was your
And we went
hashtag
like
problem.
in turn.
I know.
I didn't want to. Step
All right,
on
what's
anyone's
your
Yeah, we're
toes.
hashtag problem?
So I have
that you're
two-
eating carrots over there.
Hey, I'm
Be
trying
more
to,
assertive,
I'm
big guy.
trying to be healthy.
I love carrots. I'm proud you're doing
Carrots are delicious.
that. Yeah.
Assertive, not insertive.
So two of mine are in the perfect essence of first world problems, where
Yes.
they're not really that big a deal.
Being white is hard.
My dream car just sold for $58,000.
What's your dream car?
The pickup truck from that Marty drives in Back to the Future.
Oh, you mean the actual one?
And it
The
had
black one?
Yeah, it was,
That's all it went for?
just sold for $58,000, and it has
Like
Has-
the actual one.
I believe it's the actual one.
That's
yeah.
cheap.
Cheap for
And
that.
it came with an old school style skateboard. It came with the shoes from the future,
Oh,
and it came with like the red
self-timed
camcorder that he had.
Oh my gosh, dude,
And-
that's a steal.
Right? Oh, that is like if I ever become very, very rich, I'm going to pay to have that either try and buy that off that person,
Yeah.
or
Replicate
buy the
it.
same model and recreate it.
Oh
because
my gosh,
that
that's
is like
so crazy.
it's like most people are like, oh, I love Back to the Future. I'm gonna get the DeLorean. No, I want to get the pickup truck Marty wanted.
Yeah.
I want to get the big pile of manure that fell out Biff.
I was just about to ask, Cam, do you have a dream car?
Yeah, I actually do. It's a 5e9er.
It's one more than a 49er.
Yeah. No, it's a 59 Caddy with the big fins on the back, and I want it in champagne pink with white wall rims and a white drop top.
Do you want to know what my dream car is?
Yeah.
My dream car is a banana split with wheels that are donuts because I dream about it all the time.
It's just like the Wiener Schnitzel Wienermobile.
Hey, I saw that on Facebook. Those are selling right now. You could buy the Wienermobile.
Just convert it into the banana split mobile.
I'll be like the guy from the Santa Claus where he's like, an Oscar Mayer wiener whistle.
Jordan, where the hell did you get that joke? Did you just say that?
I heard dream car and I thought, a car in my dreams. Here we go. I'm going with it.
Have you actually
Guys,
dreamt
Guys,
of that?
I haven't had a lot of human contact lately.
And you're like, what's your dream
You're like,
car?
what's the best
An
joke?
ice cream sundae.
Banana ice cream joke.
My head had a banana split as the car and donuts as the wheels.
Because
There
they
you
have
go.
shock absorption.
It's like something out of a Wreck-It Ralph.
Who wouldn't want
Yeah,
Oh my
it's so
God.
weird.
You have a snack while you're driving.
What's your dream car, Joe?
My dream car is the 1967 Shelby GT500.
Is that the one in Gone in 60
beautiful.
Seconds?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I actually have a picture of that on my wall. It was just there when I moved in. Haven't taken it down.
I just made the trek over to Krager's house last week, and now I know where he lives, so be scared.
I know where Krager lives now too.
I know where Craig lives.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know where I live.
I've never actually been on that side of Castaic before.
Yeah.
So I was like, where am
realize
I right
I didn't
now?
realize how close you lived to the hooker motel.
Oh, yeah. Right down the
just a hop,
street.
skip, and a jump.
There's a hooker motel?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one right off the freeway there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tune in next week.
And if you can't hear what I just said on the thing, just bleep it out so no one knows.
So no one knows. All right, guys, we have a Patreon question, but it's not really a question. Robbie sent us some questions that he wrote as Quizmaster for some trivia people, but they said they were too hard. So he wants to know if we can get them. So I'm going
Is there
to...
a
Robbie's
theme
really
or
smart.
general
There's no
knowledge?
theme. It's just all general. So I'm going to pose
And they're
questions
supposed
to you
to be
guys.
too hard. All right,
It's
let's
supposed to
do
be too hard. Some have multiple choice, some don't. So let's just chime in with your name. We'll just do this for fun. Let's see if you guys can get it. This first one's easy in my opinion, but let's see how this goes. What was the original name that Nintendo created for Mario?
Cam.
Joe.
Cam.
Jumpman.
Exactly. Boom.
Jumpman.
Jumpman.
All right. What is the original name of JFK Airport? There's no multiple choice. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Joe.
Abraham
Joe.
Lincoln. What, Joe?
New York Airport,
No,
Big
you guys
Apple
are,
Airport,
You guys are
something
never
like
gonna
that.
get this. It's
Cam.
okay.
Hitmonlee Airport.
Yes, Hitmonlee
Caught him
Airport.
the other day, by the way.
I did too.
It's Idlewild Airport.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Who
That
would
would have never gotten
the
that.
word Idlewild. I've heard that before.
never would have known. What
You
kind
sure
of
you're not thinking of Ottawa?
No,
I'm
Idlewild,
sure.
the festival that takes place in New York.
Oh, there you go.
boom? What kind of mammals lay eggs?
Oh,
Joe.
platypus.
Platypus.
No. What kind of mammals? It's actually a technical
Oh.
term, not an animal. A technical term of mammals that lay eggs.
Oh,
There's no multiple choice either.
Like amphibian? Is that like what you're looking
No.
for?
I can't remember the name. Can I phone a friend?
No. It's monotremes.
Yeah, it's monotremes.
There
dude.
you go. Cam
Sure.
knew it. All right, here.
What?
This one
I
does
actually
have
genuinely
multiple
did know
choice.
that term, but I don't recall it.
Who was the winner of season 2 of American Idol?
oh, was that
Joe, that is Carrie Underwood.
Nope.
No, she was a little bit later.
Do you want to hear multiple
Kelly
choice?
Clarkson was number 1.
Yes, Kelly Clarkson was number 1.
So your choices
Clay Aiken.
are
No.
nope.
It was
no.
the black.
Keep going. That's Ruben
so
Studdard. He won.
Ruben Studdard.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I thought it was. Okay.
Ruben Studdard won. All right, chemistry question.
Okay.
I don't even understand this question. The symbol for lead in the periodic table of elements is Pb. What did Pb originally stand for? Bonus point if you can tell me the atomic number for lead.
Pornbub.
Atomic weight 69.
Oh my god. Kate is not amused.
No, it is not Pornbub. Is that like
It's like Wolverine.
Wolverine, what should I do? Pornbub.
What'd you do last night? Pornbub.
Coming to you soon on the Redbubble store. Right my podcast, Pornbub.
And then you hear schnink, schnink. Those weren't my claws.
I'm drawing a design.
Does anyone have a guess for what PB is?
E pluribus unum.
No.
Plutonium.
No, it's plum bum.
I was so close.
Plum bum. And it's lead has the atomic number of 82.
We started so strong.
I know.
Oh
Do you guys
my
know what year Altoids were created?
Yeah,
Was it
yeah.
1894, 1942, 1780, or 1809?
Krager A.
No.
1780.
1780
Yeah.
is
It's on the
correct.
can.
Yes, there you go. We're all.
Did you keep your weed in there too?
No.
Oh, dang.
I have a feeling that
I kept
Cam's
my
going to
little
know
ants.
this one. I don't know why I think Cam's going to know this one, but I think he will. We're all familiar with the wonderful vegetable known as eggplant. But what is an eggplant called in
Cam,
Europe?
aubergine.
Yes, aubergine. How did I know he was going to know that? You know that A is a letter you also... Wait. You know that A is a letter. You also know that AA stands for Alcoholics Anonymous. But what does AAA stand
Cam.
for?
American Automotive Association.
Yep. That's the company.
Close. American Automobile Association, but essentially the same thing. Yeah.
He said it when I pointed
In
it
what
out.
year was President JFK assassinated?
Cam, 1962?
No.
4?
No.
3?
3.
It's 3. Yeah.
There's if you ever need to remember, there's a Stephen King novel called 11/22/63, and that's the date he was killed.
I thought about when my dad was born, and I knew it was like either 1 or 2 years after.
Yeah, 2 years after my mom was born.
Yeah.
How many seasons of the Golden Girls were
Cam, too many.
there? Were there
So
7, 9, 6, or 5?
Oh, Cam, I think there were 7.
Yes, there were
That
7.
was in my guess too.
The current lead of North Korea is Kim Jong-un, maybe.
No.
His
No,
father...
it's been confirmed he's alive.
Yeah, his father was Kim Jong-il, but who was the first leader of North Korea?
Cam.
Just Kim.
Yeah, Kim.
Oh, it is Kim is the first name. Kim Il-sung.
Possible.
Kim Il-sung.
Oh.
Who put the bop in the bop shoe bop? Was it Barry Manilow, Barry Mann, Chuck Berry, or Frankenberry?
I'm gonna go Chuck Berry.
No, it's
Cam,
not
it's 2.
Barry Mann.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
I didn't know that.
The bop, shabop, the bop.
Yep.
Ba bang, bangity bang, the bop.
Yep, but they dance in Greece. All right. According to IMDb, which cartoon show currently has the highest rating?
Cam.
Yes.
Oh, currently? Rick and Morty.
Actually, yes. Rick and Morty
Really?
currently over The
Wow.
Simpsons, South Park, and Adventure Time.
Yep. I disagree with the ranking, but
I do too.
that's what I thought the public would like.
All right, what would you guys rank number 1?
Number 1,
South
Adventure
Park.
Time.
So, I've never actually watched Adventure Time.
I've never watched it
Me
either.
I love it.
Yeah, I hear it's good.
You get halfway through season 1, like the first half's like kid jokes, whatever. Halfway through season 1, it starts hitting this crazy, weird story arc.
And you said
And you
Midnight
fall in love.
Gospel was the guy who did Adventure Time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
guy that produced Midnight Gospel.
Yeah. Cool.
Midnight Gospel's great.
Yeah. Looks real weird. I watched the
need to check that
trailer.
out.
All right, guys. What is the... Joe will know this one. I think all of you will know this one, but Joe has a personal connection here
What
somehow.
is Robbie's first name?
What is the nickname of the bass player in the Red Hot Chili
Oh,
Peppers?
Krager.
Flea.
Yep.
It is Flea.
Also,
yes.
I learned today on the comic book rundown that Flea played
Donnie.
played Needles in Back to the Future. I never realized that.
Oh, yeah.
Needles.
Who's Needles? Which character's Needles?
Marty's bully, not Biff. Marty's bully.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never.
But does anyone know his real name? Flea's real name.
Oh, I used to know this.
Flea.
He's a huge Lakers fan.
Oh, yeah. Bing Hearthammer.
Nope.
Porn bub.
I forgot it.
Gleamer Startenbach.
Michael Balzery.
That's what I said. Startenbach and Balzery are so close.
All right, guys. Who voiced Timon, the meerkat?
Cam.
Yes.
Nathan Lane.
Yep, that's true. Name
Queer
the 4
icon.
presidents carved into Mount Rushmore.
Cam.
Oh,
George Washington.
George Washington, Abe Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, and
Woodrow Wilson. Isn't
nope.
it? No.
Dave Harthammer.
No.
No, it's
hold on. What are the 3 you have so far?
We have Washington,
right?
Roosevelt, and Lincoln.
an FDR.
No. No, Teddy
Washington?
Roosevelt is the Roosevelt that's on there.
Washington, Roosevelt, Lincoln.
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Right.
Oh.
Yep. Jefferson. They're moving on up. All right. We all know J.K. Rowling as the author of the famous Harry Potter series and a few erotic novels, and is claimed to be she has the world's first billionaire author. But what does the J.K. of J.K. Rowling stand
Cam.
for?
Jesus, clown.
Or Jesus Christ, just with a K?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. Is it Joanne Kathleen, Joanna Caitlin, Janet Kelly, or Jennifer Kathleen?
Krager. A.
A is correct.
Yeah.
Joanne Kathleen. Which president is featured on the U.S. $2 bill?
Adams.
Nope.
Joe.
I have one of these in my room. Oh, I
The
forgot.
dead president is in
Jefferson.
It is Jefferson.
There you
Thomas
go.
Jefferson. That's right.
giving
We
you a
just
chance.
we
Big
just
Bags.
had a 3.17 earthquake in Chatsworth.
Oh, nice. I didn't even feel it.
I didn't either.
I wonder how hand brewed beer is doing.
You know why?
Chatsworth,
You know why we
California.
probably didn't feel it?
Usually
It's because we're
Tuesdays.
constantly the table's constantly shaking by us like moving and doing things.
Well, we're
Jittering.
also on chairs that have some cushion for
for
the
the
pushing.
pushing. Guys, what is the national dish of Spain?
Paella.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Joe. Paella.
Margarete.
I just said empanadas. That's what I was gonna say.
What is dihydrogen monoxide more commonly known as?
Joe. Baking soda.
Nope.
No.
That's by
Dihydrogen
sodium
monoxide.
carbonate.
Yeah.
Say it one more time.
Dihydrogen monoxide.
Cam,
Yes.
bleach.
No.
Vinegar.
Silence. It is water.
Oh.
Water.
Dumb.
Good old H2O. Wait. How is it? How is water by
H2O, dihydrogen, 2 hydrogens, monoxide.
Yeah,
got it. One
makes sense.
oxide. Wow. Which country consumes the most amount of cheese per capita?
Cam, France.
No.
Wait,
Joe,
you said it's country?
United
Per
States.
capita. Yeah, country per capita. Not U.S. No. Those were both on there, though.
Italy,
Nope.
Was it Sweden?
No.
Let's see.
Germany.
You're close, though.
Germany.
Norway,
Sweden's close.
Norway.
No, not Norway.
The Dutch.
No, it's not Holland. You got only like one left up there.
Netherlands.
Nope, you got one more.
The Baltics.
Denmark.
Oh, Denmark.
You forgot to go.
Estonia.
Yeah.
Oh,
How much cheese do they eat in Denmark?
so much.
The same amount as the U.S. with a fifth of the people. No.
You should see my. You should see my blood flow. It's not food at all.
What is the current top-grossing movie of all time?
Cameron.
Yes,
That is Avengers Endgame.
that is correct.
Oh, yeah.
We only got 3 left. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. It was a courageous
Allegedly.
thing to do. But what country was he actually looking
Joe.
for?
India.
India.
India is correct. How many teeth do normal adult dogs have?
Cam.
We had this question,
Yeah.
I feel like.
I know.
did.
This is killing me.
Joe gave
Joe.
us this question, I think.
48.
No.
No.
Close, though.
I got it. 34.
No.
No, it's 43.
42.
I knew it was 10, like around 10
Wait,
more
how
than
many
humans.
adult dogs have Jackie
Adult dogs
Robinson
have 42.
number teeth?
And then
Yep.
puppies have 28.
Oh, puppies.
I think my dog has like 4.
Just the canines.
Just 4. A staple. Last
vampire
question.
dog.
It's like a staple puller. Like one of those.
Yes, exactly. Last question. A staple of French cooking, a mirepoix.
Cam, onions, celery, and carrot diced.
Yes, but it says a mirepoix consists of onions, carrots, and celery.
Okay.
But what is Italian name for the famous combination of veggies?
Margarete.
Wait, what? Say the ingredients again.
Onions, carrots, and celery. What is the Italian name for it?
Cam, bippity boopy.
No. It's a restaurant out here,
Cam,
actually.
buca de beppo.
The Olive Garden. No.
Cam, spumoni.
Nope.
Cam,
It's a Mexican restaurant out
oh,
here.
Cam, Dario's.
No.
Don the Cucos.
It's sabor.
Nope.
Sabaro.
It's sofrito.
It's Taco Bell.
So not really sofrito,
Sofrito.
but sofrito,
Sofrito.
is what they
Never
call
heard
it. I'm like,
Like a news
like
anchor.
a news anchor now.
We should probably hit this.
Yeah.
because
Oh yeah, let's hit
I brought it out of
let's
the-
hit that bad
it's
boy
getting
because we're
warm.
getting near the end. Hit that bad boy, Krager. Tell us what it is. Tell us about it.
Yeah, what you got there?
It's green.
It's okay. It's round.
It's green.
So this was shipped to us from friend of the show, Marissa. Patreon Marissa.
Yes, Patreon
Marissa
Marissa.
Cola.
Patreon Marissa. This is made
Hashtag still sounds hot.
So this is made by the Answer Brewing Company. It is called College Fund. It's got a pretty fancy schmancy little looking can there. Joe, you can do the pours.
Were any of your guys' parents good enough to set up a college fund for you?
No.
No, same.
My great grandpapa did.
Oh, well, look at you, bigger boy.
8% alcohol, double IPA.
Nice.
And then it all went away in the stock market crash.
Where's this from, Krager? What country? What
country?
What county? What country? What state?
So I'm just gonna read what this says.
Okay.
It says
So
Denmark.
our 529th batch of beer seemed fitting for a college fund. Whether you have kids or not, this is a 529 that everyone can support. Centennial.
Wow,
Specs?
you're great at reading.
Centennial, Citra, Simcoe, and Hot Side, followed by excessive dry hops, additions of Citra,
I have excessive dry hops.
Falconer's Flight, and Simcoe. I don't understand any of this. Do you guys understand these
Yeah, they're
terms?
talking about the hop.
That's all the hops.
All I need to know is where is it from?
Okay, let me.
the IBUs.
So
It doesn't tell me.
So this is College Fund, and it is made by the Answer Brewing Company, which is from
That's what they
Richmond, Virginia.
There you go.
It doesn't say on Untapped. I couldn't find them on the internet.
Marissa sending this from? She's not from Virginia.
Her, brother,
from
her
Vegas,
brother,
right?
her brother does a podcast
Porn
on
in
beer.
Virginia.
Oh, a podcast.
Oh.
Her brother
Let me
does a
see this real
podcast
quick.
on
Hang on.
craft beer.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Poor
cool.
kids.
Yeah.
Got to pour Krager's. Can't let Krager lose out.
Do you know the name of the podcast so we can shout them out?
Yeah.
Oh, I can get
It's
it.
not called Triple Hopped, is it?
No.
Okay.
I can get it by the end of this. Hold
It's
on.
not called
Yeah, I
Dingle
wanna
Hoppers
see.
Are Us, is it?
It
I
doesn't
hate
have a
when they
date on
don't
it.
put the date on it because I like to know how fresh we're drinking. But you know what can you do?
It's not
So-
called Clam Chowder the podcast, is it?
Guys, this smells delicious.
It's
for
a double
it's a
IPA, and it is 8%.
And you said it's dry hopped.
Yes.
It smells good.
It smells great. It's really refreshing.
Oh, it's got the. It doesn't.
Oh.
It has the nice. It has the nice soapy aftertaste, but not so over the top. I like that. No, like not the bad soapy, like the
The fuck do
Chimay
you mean
soapy.
nice soapy?
Yeah, the Chimay soapy aftertaste.
Only
like a
someone with
Belgian.
OCD says nice soapy.
Yeah.
It's
You know
like
what? I don't
Tresemme.
get the soapiness in this.
No, you don't think so? I like that.
I feel like there's a lot of flavor, and then it just stops abruptly.
Yeah, I like that in my IPA. All right, guys. So here's a bracket we brought up like 3 weeks ago.
This tastes like pine sol with sugar in it.
Yeah, it's great. Rock sugar.
because that's the power
Hold
of
on, let
pine
me
sol,
check
baby.
We gotta clean our innards, guys. So we had this bracket about the best trilogies.
Yeah. I may or may not have participated.
And
in it.
I totally did participate too.
So did I.
Well, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just we're going to go through
the winners.
quick. We're going to go through quick winners. So we have Star Wars versus Mighty Ducks. Star Wars won, of course.
Oh, of course.
We have Indiana Jones versus Dark Knight. Dark Knight won, of course.
Duh.
Of course.
We have Lord of the Rings versus Back to the Future. To Krager's dismay, Lord of the Rings did move forward.
Of course.
We have Avengers versus...
I will say there was a time when I voted and Back to the Future was leading
For the first 5 minutes, it was
I
on.
was so happy.
Avengers versus Pirates of the Caribbean. Avengers won that one. That's like a
no-brainer.
So then we go to the semifinals, and we have
fun
Star
facts.
Wars, Dark Knight. Star Wars won. I mean, it's hard to beat the Star Wars until the finals, you know?
It's nostalgia.
Yeah, of
People
course.
are going to vote on nostalgia.
Of course. And then we had Lord of the Rings versus Avengers. Avengers pulled it out.
Did it really?
I wanted Lord of the Rings, but Avengers
Same.
ended up winning. So
I
we
think
have
I've-
Disney versus Disney in the finals.
I think I voted for Lord of the
Avengers
Rings.
versus Star Wars, and Star Wars pulled ahead by about 8 votes.
Wow.
Yeah,
was
so
a
not
lot.
very much. It wasn't a lot. So Star Wars winner. That makes sense. I feel like it's the most approachable.
That
they
makes
have the
me
most,
feel okay.
Yeah, it has the most episodes too. Like 'cause
for me,
think
if
about it.
like Pirates of the Caribbean won the whole thing, I would feel
Yeah.
so cheated. By
me
them
too.
too.
yeah.
So their thing is called Beer Let's Talk on YouTube.
Okay,
Oh, the
cool.
podcast.
Beer, let's talk.
Yes, and
Beer
they also
Let's Talk.
They're
Really,
shouting out
really-
this company. I'm assuming it's got to be from Nevada because that's where they're from.
Yeah.
It's called Beer Zombies, and they're doing a Star Wars theme thing going on right now.
Ooh, that's fun. I'll have to
Ties
check
together with our poll.
it. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I was just watching this thing on Disney Plus. It's all about movie props.
Uh-huh.
It's something new that just came out, and they were talking about the chest that's in Pirates of the Caribbean, the Black Pearl.
Yes.
Yeah.
The prop that they used in the movie for all the scenes with the chest is the same. They put that prop in the actual ride at Disneyland. So
At
the
our
ride
Disneyland?
at our Disneyland.
That's
so
awesome.
the ride that you are going through, when you see the chest that has all the Aztec gold in it, that's actually the same chest that was
Wow.
in the movie.
That's
super
cool.
That's a cool
I didn't know
little
that.
tidbit. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I'll remember that when I go there again after.
So you can tell everybody.
Yeah, so I can tell everyone on the boat.
Yeah.
All my fellow Voyagers.
Your what?
Pirates. Yeah. They're Voyagers.
All my fellow
We're not
Voyagers.
pirates. We're watching the pirates.
You don't
Because
feel.
we watched the Star Wars. All right.
I can't do it, Joe. I
here,
started laughing
little-
so hard I couldn't do it.
All right, guys. I want to mention.
I feel bad for everyone that has never been to Disneyland
I
to
know.
hear the whistle Joe just did.
Yeah,
and
they
know
don't
what
know
it
what
means.
that's from. So, guys, got to mention again, Low Tree Studios. We are now a part of the Low Tree Studios podcast network.
For the better.
For the better, yes.
Yeah, we really brighten up the joint.
Yeah.
For
do.
better or Worcestershire.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to play a
Ooh, I
little
like
ad for
Worcestershire.
you from another show from the Low Tree Studios because they have a lot of good shows on there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play a little ad for you so you guys can hear what's going on.
Mondale. I love talking.
I don't think that's what he does.
between us.
All right, here we go.
Listen.
Here we go.
Life can often be a grind, but that doesn't mean it has to be. Especially not on the Jason and Mindy podcast, where we feature topics that serve as an informative and entertaining break from life's daily grind. Together, Mindy and I have produced over 600 episodes and have been informing and entertaining our listeners for over 5 years. You can find our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, CastBox, and on all of your favorite podcatchers. And you can enjoy us live on CastBox at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every single Wednesday. Check out the Jason and Mindy podcast today.
So that's the Jason and Mindy podcast. Jason Galbraith is the one who kind of heads up Low Tree Studios.
Yeah.
Super cool guy. He's like my podcast mentor. He's been doing it for a lot longer than we have been doing it.
Yeah.
So go check them out. They're a lot of fun. But you know what I want to play for our listeners? Because they're never going to hear it on our show.
Oh, our
ads that I
ad.
gave for other Low Tree Studios podcasts
Yes.
to
Oh,
play.
perfect.
So I made 2 of them.
Can't wait.
And I'm going to play them for you guys right now. So let's play.
Are
the
these
first-
debuted for us,
These
or
are-
have we heard these before?
If you listen to Jason and Mindy, you've heard
Okay.
them.
Then I
And you guys have heard these. I've showed these to
then
you
I
guys.
have
So-
definitely heard them.
Yes, you guys know them, but our listeners haven't. So let's play them the first
do
one.
it.
Hey, all you out there. It's your good friend Jordan from the Wreck My podcast. And we want all you listening to know that right now we are giving a special one-time offer. That's right, special one-time offer to you. Go to your favorite podcast app and just hit the subscribe button to start getting your free Wreck My Podcast episodes now. That's right, I said free Wreck My Podcast episodes. Typically, this podcast is worth tens of hundreds of pennies, but you get it now for just one easy payment of free. Don't waste your time with pesky true crime or paranormal podcast. We slap harder than slap bracelets and leave you with less rashes. Subscribe now. So that
The delay is magic.
I love the delay.
Oh my
So
god!
good. I did that all in one take too. It was
can't
really
believe
hard
impressive.
to do.
That's
in one
awesome,
take.
man.
And then I decided, maybe some people don't want that kind of energy. Maybe some people
Right.
are more late night, chill, lay back. They
Yeah.
want the sensual side
real
of
late
things.
night.
Yeah.
Real late
So I thought I'd give
like
them
velvet crush velvet robe late night.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, baby.
So I thought I'd give them this one. Welcome to the Wreck My Podcast, a mahogany palace of smooth jazz and warm baritone blankets just for you. Let us make sweet, sweet pop culture references to your ears. We'll passionately discuss movies, TV shows, and video games from the 80s until now. Anything is fair game once we get our hands on it. Find Wreck My Podcast anywhere you find podcasts. You'll be glad you did. I promise. Call 1-900 Wreck My
I don't think I've ever
Podcast.
had a negative boner.
I have that effect on people.
Oh my god!
So those are the two I made. I figured it'd be fun for our
Dude, that's
listeners.
Oh, yeah, it'd be good.
awesome. Those are so good.
So the next thing I want to talk about
Oh my
is a
gosh.
little bit of conspiracy corner here.
Let's do it.
If I have a jingle. Guys, so this is something that is super cool because we all like Pokemon.
Yeah, buddy.
Now, this conspiracy corner is about the Lavender Town song. Now, I'm sure Cam and Joe know all about this.
Yes.
Craig probably doesn't, and some of our listeners probably don't.
I want the Lavender Town song to play when I am dead. What's it called? What's the party when you're dead?
A funeral?
Yeah.
There you go. So, playing the song for you right now while I tell you a little bit.
As I want a live cremation. I want everyone to watch me turn into ashes.
Yes.
And then
but
and that, wow, I didn't even think about that. Way to go, Craig. I have to turn my hat backwards and
Yes.
do this for that. But I want all of my close friends who are willing participants. I want
eat you as and turn you into poop.
no. Yes, Joe knows. I want to be sprinkled a very like a pinch into cupcake batter,
Oh.
and then baked into cupcakes, and then all of my willing friends who loved me the most. Right, it's a competition. Eats the cupcake, and just so I could be digested and turned into poop.
Oh, man, that's weird.
That's how I want to go. I want a live cremation to the Lavender Town song, and then be eaten.
But it's also kind of weird because that's in direct contrast to how I want to die. I want to die not digesting anyone's remains. So sorry. I can't do it.
What if you just come out like pure diarrhea?
Even
Probably.
funnier. Even funnier.
So as this song's playing, Pokemon is known for being colorful and fun, but the original game had a creepy area called Lavender Town.
A little dark side.
Yeah,
of
now
the
what made
Kanto
this so
region.
creepy is that there was a cemetery tower where dead Pokemon were laid to rest with possessed people fighting you and a dead Marowak as the final boss.
Also true.
Yes. When Pokemon Red and Green came out in Japan, there was a spike in children's suicides, and the story goes that specifically this song we just listened to were driving the kids mad and making them kill themselves.
Do you think any of those kids got turned into cupcakes?
Probably. It's Japan, so probably, yes.
Sick.
People theorize that the song has evil frequencies using binaural beats to influence the brainwaves of those that hear it. So have you guys all just wanted to kill yourself after listening to that?
I've wanted to kill myself since I was 18.
Well, there you go. So you must listen to the song a lot when you were young.
Yeah.
The placement of the area in the game for kids about friendship is sinister because this is the only place that death is not only discussed in the game, but highlighted.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a weird area in this game. And did you guys ever think that? I always thought it was kind of weird. Lavender Town was like a weird area of the
I
game.
just thought it was like, where the people that live in Sedona, Arizona are.
You know what?
Well, like a vortex with a crystal. Like that's
Yeah.
what that was to me.
Pokemon has always had something strange in
your
like the
neighborhood?
ghost realm.
Well, they had ghost Pokemon.
Well, no, there's even been more than that, even in the after games. Like, for example, in X and Y, when you go up the elevator, when you first enter the room, it stops and goes to a cinematic where this girl hovers
dead
around
girl.
and like says something. I don't
Yep.
remember what she says. It's been a while since I played it, and then just leaves with no explanation.
Well, so as you get older, when you're a kid, this seemed weird. When I got older, I realized that Japan, like Asian culture, they don't have the same. So I realized different cultures have different views on life and death than America, right? Yeah.
What?
And I realized that Japan, death is different over there than how we view it in America. So I was like, it's not that weird they talk about death because it's not something that's taboo.
No.
You know? So I feel
Seeing
like that,
spirits here is taboo as shit.
over
There, you're like, dope.
Yes, like supernatural things. Like if you ever watch a Japanese horror film, they're all about spirits and stuff. But America is about serial killers. It's because we don't like things that aren't real. Okay, we got grudge over here. So finally, this may be a myth, but there is a true Pokemon story of children harming themselves that allows you to make a connection like this, that it's actually there. Because there was that Porygon episode that had
the seizure
the
episode.
seizure episode where hundreds of kids had seizures from watching that episode in Japan. So it's not the first time we've heard of Pokemon having children get injured from it, you know?
True.
So there's that. Guys, you want to talk about what we're stoked on this week?
Stoked on getting a big fat boner from Ninetales.
Boom!
The ice one.
While we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive. A novel type and hype, give us something to believe on. When they chose to focus emphasis, we're forming a hypothesis. But all we really know is that we're stoked on this. Stoked on this. Stoked on this.
All right, guys, what are you stoked on this week?
Not getting fired. Next.
Boom.
I am stoked on that. This month for streaming is going to be off the hook.
Like Netflix or all streaming?
All streaming.
Tell us some things, some highlights.
So first of all, we got Princess Bride that just dropped on Disney Plus.
Good movie.
Watched it today.
Super stoked about that. We got all the Star Wars stuff coming out on May the 4th.
Yep.
Super stoked about that.
Watched it tomorrow.
We have Rick and Morty season 3 or is it 3 or 4?
5.
I think it's 4.
8.
Anyway, we have the new season of Rick and Morty coming out
Season pickle.
early this month. And then from the same creators, the show Solar Opposites is dropping, which looks really fun.
Dropping on Hulu.
Yeah, exactly. I'm super stoked about that. And then to top it all off, end of the month, we're getting Space
Yep.
Force.
Space Force is the one I'm looking forward
Can't
to.
wait.
So stoked for
Going to
that.
be so good. If you don't know out there, it is a space-themed office, essentially.
Which
Steve
I can't
Carell.
wait for.
Yeah,
I'm
Steve
so
Carell.
excited.
And is Greg Daniels behind it,
Yeah.
too? Nice.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah, cannot wait.
Did you watch the Parks and Rec thing?
I did.
I started the first 10 seconds of it, and I was like, this is just an advertisement
No.
for... Oh, it
It's
does.
not.
It stops?
It
'cause-
gets good.
Okay, because I stopped watching it because I was like, this is
Well,
dumb.
what do you think, Joe?
I haven't seen it. I was just curious of what you guys saw.
I watched it. Did you watch it, Krieger?
I have not yet.
I loved it just because it was cute.
Yeah.
You know?
This is what I felt like, though. So I watched maybe 3 minutes of it, right? And in the first 3 minutes, I was like, so this is like that clip show in the season when they don't have anything to do, where they just play the greatest hits. Because in the first 3 minutes, they're like, Cones of Dunshire and Claymation and Ron talking about things he talked about on the show.
Meat and being
Yeah,
alone.
so like I
Right.
was kind of like, you guys are just like highlighting these moments from the show.
And that's what it is the whole fucking time.
Oh, I don't like that, though. I
but-
want like original story.
But at the same time, what I like is that, I mean, there's like a small plot, like
Yeah.
not a lot, but I really like getting to see everybody together again at
Yeah.
one point.
Yeah.
And since you didn't watch the whole thing, they performed Bye Bye Little Sebastian all together.
Yeah.
And
Bye bye,
Little Sebastian. I sang it in my apartment. Like, it was so
It's a
cool
good
to just
song.
hear it and see, like, Chris Pratt play it and
Yeah.
then everyone together, and to have Rashida Jones and Rob Lowe
coming back, yeah.
which was cool.
Mhm.
John Ralphio does a thing.
Oh, nice.
They get
Good to have Ben
interviewed
Schwartz back.
by like Purd.
Nice.
I heard Paul Rudd killed it.
Paul Rudd was amazing.
Does Paul
in the
Rudd show
beginning.
back up at all, or just the beginning part? Just the
beginning,
part?
but it's great.
yeah.
And he plays Bobby Newport
I like
perfectly.
when he's like, Is something going on?
Is something going? He's like,
I don't
what?
watch the news much.
Yeah, he's like, what? At the end, then you hear like, dun 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 dun.
That's like
It's
Jared
amazing.
Leto coming
Yeah.
out of that quarantine thing.
It's really there's a lot of parts that if you're a fan of the show, there's a lot of really good jokes.
Yeah.
But it 100% feels like the same kind of episode that has happened in sitcoms forever.
Yeah,
Where
and that's why
you're
I
just
didn't
like,
really watch it. I was
Let's
just kind of like,
rehash
but
this.
I
Yeah.
will watch it. Not saying I'm not going to. I just put it on and wasn't digging it, so I'm like, I'll watch this at another time.
Get there for the little Sebastian part because it makes you feel good inside, no matter how much you think that the episode is like
Yeah.
a I don't know, kind of it's kind of like being cock-blocked and blue-balled at the same time.
Oof.
Interesting.
And
Call bald.
yeah, it's like you're getting cock-blocked because you're like, I want so much more.
Yeah.
Right, but you're getting blue-balled because you're like, there's literally not enough.
Yeah.
It's like this weird dichotomy,
Yeah.
which I just took the two douchiest terms and then said dichotomy.
Nice. All right, Joe, what are
Continue.
you stoked on?
Well, Krager took the majority of what I had going on, but
What a jerk.
can you think of a rated R Disney movie
You mean that's not by Miramax?
that is not by Miramax? That is Disney.
Like Disney, so not like Deadpool because they own it now, but like
Well,
something
that's
they-
actually what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3, which
Is the
going to
first
be starting
gonna be
for
the
production.
first rated R Disney
Essentially,
movie?
it's done by Marvel Studios, which is Disney.
Right.
So is this going to be the first rated R Disney movie?
Yeah, but if you're saying Marvel Studios is Disney, you have to say Miramax is Disney then too.
okay.
So Miramax has had a ton of R-rated films.
Yeah.
I want to see the first R-rated film that's actually produced with the Disney logo at the front with like the castle
Yeah.
and stuff.
and it's like it opens up with just like Deadpool's
Yeah.
like wiener
They
out.
should do it. They should do it like the classic one, where it's just like the blue background, except it's a red background and
Yeah.
the Disney logo with no music
sick.
or anything, just like super sinister.
Is Deadpool's wiener also all warty and
Oh, yeah.
It's
turmeric?
got to be. No, it's smooth and perfectly
No,
polished.
you know what? That might actually be better because it's ribbed for her pleasure.
It looks like
No,
a,
that's bumpy
It's
for
tumored
nobody.
for her pleasure.
Does it bumpy to slow you down?
Yes.
it'll look like an old avocado had sex with an even older avocado.
Awesome. So Deadpool 3 is your stoked on this?
Yeah, because Krager took mine. Mine was going to be the streaming stuff that's coming out for Disney
I'm
Plus.
surprised
on
none of
May
you took
4th.
mine. Space Jam 2 got a release date.
Oh,
of
yeah, I did
July
see that with LeBron.
2021.
Yeah.
I am apprehensive. I am curious whether this will be a good movie.
Well, they are bringing back Looney Tunes as well.
They are, yes.
Which I don't think will work because watching the original Looney Tunes, most of that stuff would be seen as highly controversial today.
And also, kids, like I text Jordan the other day, kids don't give a shit about Looney Tunes.
Oh,
They don't
no,
really know
because they
who
don't
they
know
are.
it anymore.
They don't know what it is.
We knew it because we watched it from like when our parents were showing us because they
Or
were
like
already
my
done
parents
for
were like-
us as well.
or like
my
Cartoon
parent-
Network was
yes.
all Looney Tunes
Like with
and
Boomerang and
Hanna-Barbera.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So like
I
my,
loved Boomerang
but
as
like,
a kid.
yeah.
it's not like there was anything new coming out from Looney Tunes when we were kids.
No, but like
either.
the
We were
weird
just-
The
old
90s
cartoons.
had
The
though.
Saturday,
The 90s had
Saturday
new
cartoons
stuff.
were new.
Yeah,
New.
but here's like the weird old cartoons for like the generation of kids I teach are like SpongeBob and
SpongeBob's 21.
I know.
Yeah.
He can drink now.
yeah.
Here's the thing
came
I'll
out
say.
They
when-
probably know
when
is Bugs Bunny
most
or
of us were
characters in Space Jam.
Here's the
That's
thing
the
I will-
closest thing they have to Looney Tunes
At
is
the most.
Space Jam.
Here's the
At the
thing I
most.
will say about Looney Tunes coming back is they're actually doing the old school animation style of they're letting the animators have complete control.
Awesome.
So they're not like shifting and being like, you animate this part of it, you animate Bugs Bunny this part of it, you animate Bugs Bunny this part of it. One person gets creative control over Bugs Bunny for the whole episode, stuff
That's
like that. So like
excellent.
it's a lot more in creative hands.
That's good.
Can you do Looney Tunes like it was in today's world?
No.
yeah, you could. You just have to rate it differently.
No.
Pepe Le Pew, who's basically
Speedy
a sexual
Gonzalez.
predator.
Speedy Gonzalez
Speedy
is
Gonzalez,
a huge like
Mexican
Mexican
stereotype.
stereotype. Yeah.
Everything is either racist or incredibly
Everything-
like sexually fueled, which
Yeah.
is inappropriate.
You have
Bugs Bunny chewing on a carrot. We all know what that means.
Well, Bugs Bunny cross dresses and tries to seduce Elmer
Yeah.
Fudd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have Foghorn Leghorn, who has a speech impediment. Same with
This was Elmer
Porky
Fudd.
Pig
So-
and Elmer Fudd.
So like
There's
Looney
de-
Tunes is like ableist and sexist, and that's what the two things are because they were from the
Hey,
fucking
so
50s.
can you do
And
this
there's
cartoon in
blackface.
today's world?
No,
I don't think you
if you
can
can get
either.
away with Ren and Stimpy, you can get away with
but
this
they
stuff.
didn't get away with.
No,
Ren
but they
and
moved it
Stimpy.
to MTV. So
And it
Looney
And
Tunes-
it failed.
But here's the reality: we're assuming Looney Tunes is coming back for kids. It might not be coming back for kids.
It's for kids.
But if
It-
it doesn't
I
come
don't
back for
know.
kids, I don't think it's going to do well. I think it needs to come back for
Nostalgia
kids.
is so big right now.
but
Nonetheless,
it doesn't last.
It's not going to last.
We'll
And
see.
what they're thinking is sequels.
Nostalgia can last.
Our podcast is based off of nostalgia.
Well, nostalgia just keeps going.
Yeah.
But
I don't
when
know.
it's
We'll
one
see.
thing that's based on nostalgia,
It'll
it
definitely
won't
be
last.
I don't know.
curious to see how
I may
it goes.
be like one of those people who's just like not woke enough. I consider myself pretty woke, but like for me, I can take like for what it is in the past. But I do see what you're saying. Like if you try and do that now, it's going to be very difficult to get the same kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like
reaction.
it's
Like,
gonna it,
there's
no, it's
a-
no,
Je ne sais quoi.
it's gonna be neutered. I think if they do, it's gonna be neutered, and not the same.
Like, for example, in the original Looney Tunes, there is a lot of gun violence.
Yeah.
So much.
Can't
you
do
can't
that
do that
these
anymore.
days.
No, not with. But you know,
Not with where
I will
work.
say one thing that has come good out of this coronavirus.
Oh, Joe and I both been coming good.
Thanks for highlighting my inability to speak the English
Yeah,
language. Is that there's not as much gun violence happening, or so that's good.
Yeah, because
There's a little
no
bit.
one is in school.
But hey, maybe
Sure.
that's the future.
Less people are dead. Way to go.
We're dead.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
All right, so moving into our last segment here,
Yeah.
I'm coming down to the party, so you better get this party
Oh,
started.
it's trivia.
Trivia. That means I have the belt right now. Joe has to bring trivia. Is Joe cashing in the money in the bank?
I am not.
He's not, so that means I got to defend my title against the other two.
His titular title.
Well, as Krager has announced, this is just recently added on Disney Plus, and Cam has a huge advantage. This is the Princess Bride
Yes,
trivia.
yes.
I haven't seen this in so long.
I saw it today.
I watched
and
it this morning.
I've met Rob Reiner, and this is my sister's favorite movie.
Oh no!
Marriage.
I was as close to saying that when I officiated a wedding, but they specifically requested not
Do
to
not.
They were like, Krager, please don't do the thing.
Marriage.
Anyone have a guess of what year this movie came out?
84?
Later, actually.
Oh, wow. I thought it was mid.
91.
Earlier.
It was 80s for sure.
It's still 80s, yeah.
87.
It is 87.
Nice.
All right, so this is Princess Bride trivia. You guys know how this works. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Jordan, Cam, Krager, you answer with your name. Person who gets the most points wins the belt. Person with the least amount of points has to bring trivia for next week.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Okay. All right, question number 1. Which of these is not a name Buttercup calls Wesley during the movie?
Wesley.
A. Farm Boy. B. Killer.
Krager.
You got two guesses.
Yeah,
That's your name.
I think I shot my gun a bit early. We'll go with Farm Boy.
That is incorrect.
Yeah, I know.
C. My Sweet Wesley. Or D. My One True Love.
My one true love.
That is correct. She never calls
Yeah.
him that.
Never.
It's pronounced Wesley.
It's pronounced Weasley.
Weselton.
I just hate that my sister wanted to have her Wesley her entire life. That's who she wanted more than anything. And now she's dating Kyle, who looks exactly like fucking Wesley.
What show was
but-
he just in?
I don't know, but my sister's boyfriend
Stranger
looks.
Things.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you.
Yeah, my
But-
sister's boyfriend looks
but-
exactly like him and is as charismatic.
He just needs to
But-
shave the mustache.
It's got to go.
But
Yeah.
his name's Kyle.
His name is Kyle.
Yeah.
All right, question number 2. What sports team is on the grandson?
on the grandson shirt, Cam, Chicago Bears.
That is correct.
Oh no!
I saw that today and I went, "Oh, Bears, dumb."
At least they have 10 tight ends.
3.
They have so many.
What is Wesley's response to
Cam.
anything Buttercup requests of him?
As you
Yeah, I
wish.
just-
Can't you
As you
picture something
wish.
more
As you
difficult?
wish.
Well, my options were A. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
What's that one? I love you, Jenny.
B was when you gotta go, you gotta go. C was anybody want a peanut? And D was as you wish.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Let's see. That was 3. Number 4. As Grandpa begins the story, the grandson asks, "Wait, is this a blank book?"
Cam.
Jordan.
I think that was Krager. Yeah.
I think Krager got first and then Cam.
Romantic.
Incorrect.
No. Cam.
You were
No,
next.
you were next.
You were next.
I was next. Kissing.
Kissing is correct.
Yeah.
My options were
You should have
A.
taken it, Cam.
No,
Let's give it to
I'm
you.
honest.
All right.
My options were A. Scary. B. Love. C. Kissing. D. Erotic.
It's a kissing book.
Yeah.
It's erotic book.
J.K. Rowling.
5. Who plays the grandson?
Jordan. It's
Cam.
Oh, is it Fred Savage?
That is correct.
I
Dude,
was like,
you
Ben
took
or Fred,
so
Ben or
long.
Fred, Ben or
He
Fred.
he
A
has
was Ben Savage. B. Fred Savage. C. Andre the Giant. Or D. Emilio Estevez.
he is known for having a really big moo.
You know what I had to do? I had to
Think of Boy Meets World.
to Boy Meets World intro card and see what name visually was on the Boy Meets World
Dude,
intro.
that
Oh,
hurts
I
me.
forgot about
Oh
his in
my
Boy Meets World. What a douche.
All right.
Number 6. Where was Wesley tortured?
Cam.
Like an ambiguous location or the actual name of it?
What's the name of the location?
Okay.
Fire swamp.
Incorrect.
Let's hear it.
Is it A. The Dungeon of Terror?
Oh, that's when I was making pesto today.
Is it B. The Cave of Sorrow? Is it C. The Den of Pain?
Cam, I know.
Or D. The Pits of Despair?
Krager, Pit of Despair.
That is correct.
Yes.
The Pits of Despair.
That's why I asked if it was an
Yes.
ambiguous.
So good.
Don't even think about trying to escape.
I was asking about the ambiguous thing, so I'm like, in a tree?
I was making pesto pizza at the time.
Well, there you go.
All right. Number 7. What does ROUS stand
Cam.
for?
Rodents of unusual size.
That is correct. Number 8. What is the name of Billy Crystal's character?
Oh, shit.
Is it A. The Dread Pirate Roberts? B. Mad Max? C. Fezzik?
Krager.
Jordan.
It's Fezzik.
Incorrect. It is not Fezzik.
Cam.
Oh, D. D.
You were next, Jordan. D. Miracle Max is correct.
Yeah.
It's such a cheat I just did. I knew it wasn't the other ones.
You fucker.
As soon as I said it, I was all like, "Oh,
I that was a low blow behind the ref's back right there.
That one
I just
hurt.
did.
That one hurt just now.
you played me like a fiddle."
Number
I actually
9.
was gonna go with Fezzik too, but
No, see, my mouth was like the first two I knew weren't it, and then Fezzik, I'm like, "That's the name I remember," and then
Yep.
I'm like, "That's the wrong person."
All right, what
He's
question are we on?
He's
Number-
only nearly dead.
Number 9.
9.
Humping.
What does the grandpa do which the grandson hates? Is it A. Pull his ear? B. Mess up his hair?
Krager.
C.
Mess up his hair.
Incorrect.
Oh, I thought that was
C. Pinch his
Jordan.
cheeks?
Can't.
Pinch his cheeks.
Correct. And D was pretend to take his nose.
I got your nose.
All right, last question.
Oh man.
Number 10. Who was considered for the role of Fezzik when Andre the Giant was originally unavailable? Is it A. Sylvester Stallone? B.
Oh, Jordan. Is it Lou Gehrig? Or not Lou Gehrig. Lou
You
Ferrigno.
said Lou Gehrig.
Ferrigno.
He
Lou
said Lou
Ferrigno.
Gehrig.
It's Lou Ferrigno.
You said Lou Gehrig.
Hey, but I caught myself
You
before
said
he
Lou
said
Gehrig. You said
anything.
the guy in diseases.
I know. Lou Ferrigno.
That is incorrect.
Oh, okay. Either way, I lost.
It's Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
So, B. Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Krager.
C.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That is actually correct.
Oh.
C was Eddie Murphy. And D was Jesse Ventura.
Oh.
All right, guys.
What was the score on that
What's the
one?
score? I got 5. Cam got 3. Krager got 2. What? So I win by... And that one cheat, even if I didn't get it...
We would have been
We would've
tied,
tied.
and we
That's
would have got
true.
the bonus. What's the bonus?
Yeah, what is the bonus?
Where is the character Vicini from?
Cam.
Jordan. I know for a
Sicily.
That's correct.
I would have beat you.
Yep.
I'm a Sicilian.
Never trust a Sicilian.
All right, so that's the
Inconceivable.
show. That means Krager's got to bring trivia next week. He's got the cock, sponsored by the Brew Interviews.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. All right, guys, that's the end of the show. Go follow us and all the stuff down in the show notes. Give us some money for POCOCK also down there as well to do some fundraiser stuff and get entered into a raffle. That's always fun. Go to our Redbubble store. Go to our Amazon link. Go to our Patreon. We have episodes also come out about movies and stuff. We're doing Spider-Man this week, so come
Sick.
back Wednesday and check that out. Thank you to my guests for being here. And finally, thank you to our listeners, because without you, we wouldn't have a reason to hang out around the table every week. Goodbye.
All right. Bye. I love you.
I like and I love you all.
Are we there yet? Anybody want to do that?